Hello, this is DRAGONNOR, and this is my contribution to the Cryofair Videocast number 4. What I'm going to talk about today is the actual work that I put down into the character of Cryofair, Simon. Voice acting has several stages. First of all, there's the preparatory work. And to do this, you gotta go real high-tech. First of all, you need a pencil. Secondly, you need paper.
This is a good example of how my lines usually look, except for the spacing. I've added the spacing myself because it makes it easier to perform the analysis and gives room to write in what you want. Now, let's see if we can get this printer working, and... You gotta be shitting me. Okay. Since my printer is out of both ink and paper, I figured I'd just have to make do with what I had on hand. Well, not too shabby, is it? On this page, you can see the exact same phrases that I showed in the Word document. Now, what I'm going to do here now is to start analyzing the text and see what I can draw out from it. Okay? Let the pencil games begin. When I start working with a text, I always start looking for the same things. First of all, you should really start looking for the breaks in the text. A break is a mental change that the character goes through. Let me use an example. Say you were going down the sidewalk heading to the supermarket. Then lo and behold, there comes an ice cream truck. If you decide that you really want an ice cream and go for that ice cream truck, you're gonna have a mental change. That would be, in a script, a break. You would be diverting from your original path going to the supermarket and instead deciding that you want an ice cream more than going to the supermarket, and there you have the break. Now, secondly, I'd start looking for the situation described in the text. If the text claims that something happened, or if the character says that he's experienced something, you have to envision how that thing happened. For example, the opening line is, "I've always felt alone all my life." Now what you would want to know is why the character is alone, and you'd have to keep that in mind as you said the line. You'd also have to know how did it take place. Now of course, knowing these kinds of things is for all practical purposes impossible. And this is where the creativity should kick in. You have to make it up for yourself. You should also start thinking about how the character feels about the things he's saying. For example, "I've always felt alone all my life" isn't really a cheery line. How would the character feel about saying something like that? What would be his relation to what he's saying? This should shine through when you're performing the line. And here you have the finished product. Usually it's even more doodled over. But now that the actual text work is done, we can get down on the floor and start the actual acting.
All my life. For as long as I can remember. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like it. Or if I'm just used to it. But I do know this.
That's all for this time from me. Let's see how the introduction looks in-game.